Good evening, everyone. Hey, Rick Copley here. I don't know if you guys can hear, but there's we live right next door to a firing range. Like so, there you can hear shooting guns. So, live TV. What are you gonna do? I can't get with the Eustis Police Department and tell them not to do practice firing pistols while I'm doing my webinar. So, what can I say? So, we're going to go roll into this webinar. It's exactly 7 o'clock. People are going to be coming in and checking it out. I'm going to give you, you're going to get an email with the replay, so you can share that replay. And you can check that out if you need to take notes, anything like that. But we're going to go through a lot of good stuff tonight. We're going to take about 30 minutes, and we're going to share all about the AdvoCare products and what products we suggest and why. Share some amazing stories. And then after 30 minutes, if you'd like to stay, you're more than welcome to stay. We're going to talk more about how to get to the biggest discount level, as well as how to learn a little bit about the opportunity side of AdvoCare. But we're going to, for 30 minutes, give or take, we're going to talk about the product. So without further ado, let's get rolling. Let's get my screen going here. We're going to share the screen. We're going to switch over, and here we go. All right. Okay, there we go. Hey guys, my name is Rick Copley, and I'm an independent distributor with AdvoCare. I've been with AdvoCare about 4 years. I'm going to share a little bit more about my journey here with AdvoCare and why I do AdvoCare in a little bit. But just want to welcome you to this live presentation, and welcome you if you're watching this recorded. That's okay too. We're just excited and happy that you decided to kind of take a look at AdvoCare. So my little slide graphic here, life is simple. If you're happy, awesome. You just roll with what you're going on. But if you've got something that you want to change about your life, AdvoCare might help you. AdvoCare provides solutions for the two areas in this country that are the biggest concern, biggest challenge. Number one, we have solutions for health. And that's what we're going to talk about primarily here in the first 30 minutes. And we also have an opportunity for people to make money, earn income, pay off debt, stuff like that. And we're going to talk about that later. But for the first 30 minutes, we're going to roll right in. We're going to talk about the product side. So why supplement? It's a very, very common question. A lot of people have different opinions on different sides. For one, as a personal trainer for the first 12 years, I did not feel supplementation was important. And I admit now that I was wrong. I saw a lot of people that use supplements, and I just didn't heed that. I didn't see that. But it really all changed when I started seeing people that were getting good results and they were taking supplements. I started looking into it more. So number one, supplementation fills in the gaps of our nutrition. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter how well you eat, there are gaps in your nutrition. You have elevated stress levels, you have challenges sleeping, you have nutrition that's not as plentiful in your food as it used to be. You have lots of toxins out there. Supplementation is going to help fill in that gap. Supplementation can help accelerate your results. If you're trying to add muscle, if you're trying to lose fat, whatever your results you're trying to get, supplementation can help that. And an active lifestyle increases nutrient needs. One of the things that happens when we work out is we deplete our body, and some people end up sore. And the best way to work out really is with some intensity. The problem with intensity is that it tends to make people sore, tired, and have extra fatigue, and they want to quit. Supplementation can help with that. Supplementation can kind of fill in those gaps and accelerate your results. So we believe that supplementation is important, and I'm going to demonstrate a little while why we believe AdvoCare is the company to go with. Number one, there's just a tremendous amount of integrity with this company, and that's actually what we're going to really focus on tonight. I don't want to go through and reinvent the wheel here. I'm not going to go through and tell you all the ingredients of all the products and what they do and all that stuff, because that's all been done before. That's not my job. I am not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. We have plenty of them that are working with our company, and I'm going to share about that in a minute. But the reality is this: you have to go with a supplement company that you trust. And hopefully you have some trust in me. You may not know me a whole lot, but hopefully you understand that I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about. I believe in these products, and you're going to hear some great stories that really kind of stand behind that and help to really show you that this is the company to go with. Safety of the products, we're going to talk about that. The efficacy of products. Products work. You don't want products that are safe but don't work. And you also don't want products that work but aren't safe. We've all heard the stories. They're all out there. We're not going to talk about the stories of products that have been taken off the market, that have hurt people and stuff like that. AdvoCare is not one of those companies. These products are designed to work together. Man, I can't tell you how many people I've heard over the years that will go to the store and they will piecemeal things together based on what they read in an advertisement or a friend that bought something and it worked for them, and they start with that and they share all the, they do all these different companies and just piecemeal stuff together. AdvoCare products are meant to work together. You got doctors and scientists putting together these products, and they're talking to each other, so they're meant to go together. And of course, personal experience. We're going to share that here in a second. First thing I want to do is I want to just show you some real live examples of friends of ours, people we know that are AdvoCare product users that have great and amazing results. And we're going to get very, very personal, because this right here is the most important slide in this entire presentation, because it's so vital to understand that these are not just images we stole off the internet. These are people that we know, that we've helped. We'll start in the upper left-hand corner, and that's Heather. I'll be honest, we just got home from our gym where Heather was there. Heather was there working out. Heather's lost 65 pounds since she started with AdvoCare. And Heather's actually got a unique stories where when she's done her 24-day challenge, she's done several of them. Okay, we're going to talk about the 24-day challenge, but that's really the main flagship product we have. She's never gotten a lot, really great results. Like, she's lost a few pounds, but she's continued on products. She's been diligent, and now she's competing in fitness competitions, and she just is looking and feeling absolutely fantastic. And she's about my age. She's in her early 40s. So if you see the picture there on the left, the picture on the right, and you see all these pictures, notice the fake smiles on the before pictures, the smiles that are forced, and notice the happiness in the other pictures. So next to Heather, Heather's on the left, and she has the No Limits Fitness shirt on. You see Roxanne. Roxanne is our record holder. She actually, during our 24-day challenge program, lost over 40 pounds. Now, those results aren't normal. They're not typical, but they're possible. And she was someone that was actually afraid to leave her house. She had such low self-esteem when she started. We helped her lose over 45 pounds. And she's, those are great. Look at, and you can see the numbers there. She was 199 to 154. And there's another one in the middle there. I like this one because it's a scale. When the dates are there, it's a month. And this person lost, do the math there, what's that, 15 pounds? That's pretty good. Pretty good results there. And the upper right, I love this picture. These are actually, the first three are people we coached personally. These people in the upper right, they're friends of ours. We didn't coach them. But love this picture of the Robinson family, Jason and his wife, and they are absolutely amazing champions. Look at how the results they've had, and their kids, and they look so happy in that second picture, don't they? So they've had some amazing results. And so the Robinsons, a family doing it together. They live up in Alabama. They got great results. And lower left is our dear friend Christy. You can see, I like this picture because she's wearing the same shirt in both pictures. And the left, you can see the forced smile. That's right when she started. She lost a whole bunch of weight, and she looks fantastic. You can see her smile, and she's super happy. And that's actually an older picture. She's actually lost more weight. She's become an instructor for Body Pump. She's in super great shape. The guy in the middle, he's one of probably our favorite story. And you can see the picture on the left. You can envision him. That's Mike. Mike and his family sitting in line at Universal Studios. They got to the front of the line, roller coaster, and he was too big to fit onto the roller coaster. So he and his wife, Brittany, they went home, decided enough was enough, found us. He lost a bunch of weight in the 24-day challenge, 27 pounds on our 24-day challenge, and to date, he's down over 130 pounds. Just see the picture on the right. He's certainly fitting on roller coasters, and he's an absolute champion. And his friend, Chris, we also helped lose a whole bunch of weight. As you can see, the first picture there on the left-hand side, he looks kind of happy there. But, he was, at the time of that first picture, he and his wife, Helen, wanted to have a baby. And, one of the reasons that they had, the doctors gave them for them not being able to have a baby, was he was too big, well over 300 pounds. They wanted to have a baby. He needed to lose weight. He did. He lost over 100 pounds using the AdvoCare products. And now they have a healthy baby boy. He and his wife have healthy baby boys. So, you see Rachel and Jason, the upper right was their family. You see Michael, his couple kids, and of course, Chris has a kid. So Amazing, amazing results. So these are just some personal testimonials of our friends that have gotten great results, and we're going to share exactly what they did here in a minute. But first, I want to kind of share my journey and my wife's journey. This is my wife, Teresa. You can see her on the right-hand side there. When we started AdvoCare back in 2011, she's 119 pounds, and we started using AdvoCare products. She actually gained about 12 pounds of muscle in 2 months. And to date, she has gained close to 20 pounds of body weight, but look at her body fat percentage, 22% body fat to 13% body fat. And you can see we like to carry around heavy things. And that's actually a picture, both of us, when we were doing a fitness competition. And you can see me, I mean, I haven't changed a whole lot, added a little bit of muscle, but I can tell you I'm 42, we're gonna be 43 here in a few weeks, best shape of my life. So, you know, when we started AdvoCare, we weren't looking to lose weight, but we were looking to feel better. We're looking to get some results, and we did. And so, you know, from a personal standpoint, I've been taking products, you know, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 products a day for 4 years. Absolutely fantastic, in the best shape of my life. You can see me there, you know, working hard, feeling good. I was good shape. I've always been in good shape, but, you know, I feel so much better now, so much stronger at 43 than I did at 33, honestly. So that's us, and that's kind of our journey with the products. So let's get into it. AdvoCare was started in 1993 by a man named Charlie Regis. There he is right there. His vision was to create the world's finest nutritional products, and he wanted to use the direct selling model to distribute them. In other words, he wanted to build a network of people that could distribute the products based on trust, based on relationships. And he wanted to provide an opportunity for ordinary people like my wife and I to do something extraordinary, meaning that we could help others, we could make a difference in their lives, and we can also make a difference in our own lives by taking the opportunity side, which again, we're going to talk about later. Charlie Regis said, we'll walk the beaches of the world together, and how true that is. My wife and I, you know, a year ago, walked the beaches of Cabo San Lucas in Mexico on an incentive trip that we earned. And, you know, that was because of the amazing company AdvoCare. So that's the founder's vision, and that goes on to today. This is Brian Connolly. He's our CEO, and he's actually new to AdvoCare. He's our new CEO. But he says the integrity and dedication of the people at AdvoCare is so impressive. I'm glad to be part of a world-class company, and I know the best is yet to come. He was one of the CEO. He's a CEO at Avon for many, many years. He came from another direct sales company, but he's with AdvoCare now, and he's our leader, and he's definitely sees how much integrity, how amazing this company is. Are the products safe? That's a very important question. I'm going to read you some stuff that comes directly from our website, advocare.com/science. AdvoCare relies on the latest scientific knowledge and highest quality ingredients to create safe and effective products. The AdvoCare science team includes doctors dedicated to product research and development, as well as training and education of AdvoCare independent distributors. The science behind AdvoCare products helps improve lives through superior nutrition and wellness. AdvoCare has an amazing scientific and medical advisory board. When Charlie Regis started the company, he was not a scientist, he was not a doctor, he was a marketing guy, but he went out and found the best of the best. This board, Scientific Medical Advisory Board, highly regarded and recognized in areas of expertise. Members of the AdvoCare Scientific and Medical Advisory Board use their knowledge and experience in the fields of medicine, nutrition, and science to ensure all AdvoCare products are formulated with the highest quality ingredients based on the latest scientific research. This is our Scientific Medical Advisory Board. Just want to point out one of these guys here, Dr. Carl Keen, in the upper right-hand corner. He's actually he is a professor at the University of California at Davis, which is the top nutrition school in the world. He's affiliated with AdvoCare, and he's affiliated with the top nutrition school in the world. So that right there says to us that if we have products that are dangerous or unsafe, that's going to tarnish his reputation, and he would not be able to be part of our board for as long as he has been. He's been there since the beginning. And William Kramer, you see there in the top row, he actually writes books on kinesiology and physical fitness and all that stuff. And he's one of the top people, the go-to guys in fitness. And he's on our board of Scientific Medical Advisory Board, the best of the best here. AdvoCare also has champion endorsers. Rich Froning, who was a CrossFit Games champion 4 years in a row, and he came back that 5th year to win as a team. He's one of our endorsers, and our endorsers, what they do is they take products for a year. They have to take products for a year, and then they can say, hey, I'm going to stand behind AdvoCare, but we don't pay them. They don't get money from AdvoCare. What they do though is they stand behind our products and they use our products. This guy's the fittest on earth, and the last 3 years that he won the CrossFit Games, he was on AdvoCare products and he was endorsing our products last 2 years. So for a year, he was on products winning the CrossFit Games, and he wasn't telling people he was endorsing AdvoCare. He was just doing it because the product worked for him. Jason Witten is one of our top guys, and he was NFL Man of the Year. He says, these products are a way of life for our family. They not only help me perform better, but they also make my everyday life better. AdvoCare has a program called Informed Choice. It's an independent testing agency. They do is they certify our products. They're banned substance free. So Drew Brees, who's actually our national spokesperson, could go play quarterback to the New Orleans Saints, get tested, and be 100% sure that he's never going to pop a positive drug test. What that means for me and you is that these products are safe. And if he can take them and perform at the highest level and pass all his drug tests, that means they're safe for me and you to take as well. And of course, Phillip Rivers, one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL, he's also one of our endorsers. So AdvoCare has champion endorsers that stand behind our products, and they take them because they are safe. AdvoCare also has a sports advisory council. The AdvoCare Sports Advisory Council includes many of the top strength and conditioning coaches, athletic trainers in the country, and you'll see a list of them right here. These experts consult with AdvoCare on issues relating to current and future product development, helping to ensure that AdvoCare stands for innovation excellence through products that give athletes and performers a competitive edge. They also exchange information on a variety of topics related to the use of natural supplements, the training of athletes, and rehabilitation of athletic injuries. You'll see, who's who of different colleges, universities, programs, and they stand behind AdvoCare. And you see Texas A&M, University of Kansas, Florida State University. AdvoCare has such integrity that these people can represent AdvoCare and represent the facilities, the schools, and they can stand behind AdvoCare because we are never going to tarnish their reputation. So that's our Sports Advisory Council. So before we kind of get started what the products are and kind of get rolling into that, I'm going to share with you the 4 ways you can engage with AdvoCare, the 4 relationships you can have. Now, first of all, if you do see something you like here and you've never done AdvoCare before, get with whoever invited you on this online mixer and make sure they get you dialed in, squared away, and answer any questions for you and get you signed up if you want to start. Okay, so make sure to get with whoever brought you, whoever invited you. If my wife or I invited you, there's a link here right at the bottom, just below the presentation. You could sign on right there, or just email me at rick@therickhopley.com, and I can help get you dialed in and squared away and get you started on the right path. So 4 ways to get involved with AdvoCare. You could be a retail customer. What a retail customer is, someone that loves the products, takes the products, gets great results, but they pay full retail price. And that's perfectly fine. The products are 100% worth it at retail price. Or 2 is a wholesale customer. Wholesale customer is a person that wants to get a discount. They want to take products, but they want to get the best price possible. So for $79, you get a 20% discount. You also get about $68 worth of free product, and you get that 20% discount for a whole year. It's really a great deal. That's where we suggest people start as a wholesale customer. It's just a discount. There's no auto ships. There's no requirements to sell, none of that kind of stuff. Just a discount. Save 20% minimum. Discount levels go up from there, but it's just $79, and that's where we encourage people to start. A distributor. A distributor is someone that wants to earn maybe a little bit extra money, and they could share some products with some friends, and we could show you how to do that. If that's something that interests you, if you want to make a couple $100 here and there, that's perfectly fine. Again, get with the person who invited you, and they'll dial you in, show you how to do that, and make sure to stay on. After the first 30 minutes of the webinar, I'm going to talk a little bit more about distributor. Number 4 is the business builder. That's what my wife Teresa and I do. We earn income through AdvoCare. We actually earn our living through AdvoCare, and it's someone that has a mindset for business that wants to make money, pay off debt, change lives. That's an advisor or business builder. So you get to choose: pay retail, get a discount, distribute some products and earn a little money, or be a business builder and make potentially a full-time income working part-time. So we suggest you enroll as a distributor for $79, and you're going to get distributor kit, which means you get 3 boxes of Spark, you get a little store, resources, and again, the Spark is worth $69, and you get ability to get a higher discount level based on how much retail volume you have, which is what you buy or what you distribute to people if you're a distributor and if you want to earn income, or if you want to get to highest discount level. And we're going to talk more about that in the second part of the presentation. For now, let's get started on what products to take. we suggest everybody starts with the 24-day challenge, which is a body reset program. Who is the 24-day challenge for? Well, if you want to lose weight, it's for you. If you're lacking energy, it's for you. If you want to perform better and gain muscle, it's for you. The 24-day challenge is everybody. It's for everybody. It's a great system that's going to reset your body and get you on track and ready to absorb some fantastic nutrition. So we encourage people to start with the 24-day challenge. I'll go over it real quick. 24-day challenge is a 24-day program. Start with a 10-day cleanse phase. The products on the left-hand side are what you're going to get in your cleanse phase. You start with your herbal cleanse and your fiber drink. What you do is that each day for 10 days, you take your probiotic restore, which is your good bacteria, puts the good bacteria back in your gut. You take a fiber drink in the morning with breakfast, which is going to help you to scrub out the insides, get all the bad stuff out, get all the toxins gone. And then you take you take your herbal cleanse tablets in the evening, which again is going to help clean out your body. You get Omegaplex, which are good omega-3 fatty acids, and you get Spark, which is a healthy vitamin and amino acid supplement. You're going to get great B vitamins. You get 21 vitamins and minerals in there. It's going to give you great energy throughout your day, great mental focus, no crash, no sugar. It's absolutely fantastic. So that's the first 10 days. You're getting energy, you're getting some good fats in your system, and you're cleansing your body. Most people get really great results in the first 10 days because most of us honestly need a good cleanse. So on the max phase, which is days 11 through 24, you're going to add in MNS, Metabolic Nutrition System. Metabolic Nutrition System is going to provide your body with all the nutrition that it needs to shed fat, add muscle, just going to overload your body with the best nutrients, micronutrients, vitamins and minerals that it needs. And it's going to really help your body. It's going to help you feel better, first of all, because most of us lack proper nutrition. It's going to make you feel better. And again, it's got some thermogenics for some versions. There's actually several different versions. I'm going to show you that in a minute. But it's going to really, really enhance the way you feel. So basically, if you think about the first 10 days is getting the bad stuff out, the next 14 days is putting some really good stuff in. So you also get meal replacement shakes, days 11 through 24. You get 1 shake per day. That's your breakfast. 220 absolutely amazing calories. So you're going to get half carbohydrates, half protein, and it's going to really set your day on the right track and get your metabolism going in the right direction. Most Americans don't eat a good breakfast. This is going to give you a great breakfast, and you're going to be feeling good, feeling fantastic. And of course, you get your second box of Spark, so you stay on Spark and you stay on the Omegaplex the whole time. So that's your 24-day challenge. Body reset program. Weight loss pills don't work, okay? What does work is a system where you cleanse your body and then fill it with nutrition and allow your body to do what it needs to do. Allow your body you empower your body to get great results. And you will. We've had many, many, many people lose 10, 15, 20, again, upwards of 40 pounds during the 24-day challenge. It's an amazing program. So which M&S is right? We suggest M&S3. So the M&S system, number one is you get your M&S-C. That's if you struggle with appetite control. If you struggle with appetite control, the C is for you. If you struggle with energy, the E is for you. I like the E myself. Not that I struggle with energy, but I love the extra energy I get when I take M&S-E. The 3 is going to be a little bit of a combination of both. And the 3 is really going to be, that's actually going to be the best combination we feel because it provides the most nutrition. So we encourage people to start on the M&S3 for the 24-day challenge. At the end of the 24-day challenge, we encourage people to stay on products. And if they like the 3 and they got good results, they can stay with that. But if they want more energy, you can switch to the E. But if you need more appetite control, you can switch to the C. Most people go to the pharmacy or go to the supermarket or whatever and buy 6 or 8 different bottles of vitamins and different supplements. AdvoCare has done it all for you, and it's all right here in the M&S, and you're going to get everything you need, all your supplements. So it's amazing value. There's some companion products as well. Catalyst is a branched chain amino acid. It's actually made for wrestlers, but when women got a hold of it and realized it helped them to shed fat, it really has been one of our most popular products. Most people, when they do a 24-day challenge, if they want to add something in, we'll add Catalyst in. And of course, Spark comes in bigger containers. My wife and I always have Spark on hand, and we utilize the bigger containers. This is actually my wife's favorite as well. And Muscle Gain is a great protein supplement that we encourage people to take, and it actually fits in very well with the 24-day challenge. A lot of people struggle to get enough protein. Catalyst is going to help you with that because it's amino acid, which is a form of protein. And of course, Muscle Gain is a great protein. This is primarily what helped my wife to gain all that muscle weight when she first started. So what else do you get? Well, 24-day challenge, you get a little guidebook. There's your little picture of your guidebook. There's actually an app too. I forgot to put that in here, but you get your daily guides. You see exactly what to take, when to take it. You have a coach to keep you accountable. And again, if you're someone that Teresa and I know and we invited you on this webinar, we'll help you out. If one of your friends said, hey, check this webinar out, get back with them. They'll be your coach. There's also a meal planning guide on AdvoCare.com, and there's a ton of great stuff at AdvoCare.com. Amazing resources. If you go to AdvoCare.com/24-day challenge, you'll see there's just a ton of great stuff on there. You get everything you need for success, the 24-day challenge. So there's a couple questions people ask, and I'm gonna address those questions right now. What does the challenge cost? It's about $195 retail, which works out to be about $8 per day. And considering days 11 through 24, you get a meal and you get your Spark, which is a lot of people stop at the vending machines. You're actually saving money. Most Americans spend $8 to $15 a day on convenience food, so you'll be saving money in the challenge. And if you get your discount membership, you can save more money, and the value is still there, $195. It's worth every single penny of that. You know, when you talk about someone that couldn't fit on a roller coaster and then they do a challenge and they lose 100 pounds, it's worth the $195. So what do you do after the challenge? And that's the other question a lot of people ask. Frankly, I think that you need to either do one of two things. You can either stick with the M&S and the general wellness, if that's kind of your goal, if you just want to stay healthy, if you maybe want to lose more weight or just want to feel good. M&S is fantastic. The shakes work great. The Spark, of course. And there's some other companion products you can throw in there. There's some probiotics or omegas or calcium. There's different things you could throw in there for you. But again, you get with the person that is your coach, and they'll kind of walk you through that. And the other option is, of course, going into like the performance elite line. I guess I need a drink of water real quick. Stand by. Sorry about that. I've been talking here for 30 minutes. Almost at 30 minutes out. We suggest the performance elite line. There's a post-workout recovery and nighttime recovery. My wife and I do not go a day without, ever. Mass Impact, Arginine Extreme, Muscle Fuel, pre-workout, post-workout. We use all that stuff because it works and because it's helps us to maintain our results going forward, even as we get older. You know, my wife is 35. She's gonna be 35 this weekend, and she's in the best shape of her life. By far, not even a question. I'm gonna be 43 in a couple months. I'm in the best shape of my life. All my max lifts I've had in the last year, I feel just amazing. And a lot of that has to do with the energy that we get from the product and the recovery we get from the product. So my favorite products are Spark and post-workout recovery. It can be totally up to you what products you want to stick with. You're not required to do anything, but you do have a coach that's gonna help you to make those decisions. So here's your action plan. And we're right at 28 minutes, so we're gonna get this right in at 30 minutes. Your action plan, make a decision if you're gonna do the 24-day challenge as a retail customer or discount member, or you got that other choice too. You don't have to do any products. You don't have to challenge, and that's fine too. You know, we totally see that. If you don't wanna do it, totally get that. Nobody forcing anybody into it. If you wanna do it though, decide if you wanna do it as a retail customer or a discount member. Totally up to you. Get the person that brought you. They'll help you walk through that process. If you're one of our people, we invited you and you're like, hey, I'm ready to go. If you look right below the webinar, here's a link. You can click that and get yourself dialed in and going. Pick your M&S, pick your Spark flavors, pick your shake flavor, any companion products you want to get. Get with the person that invited you. Let's get started. And again, if you are a customer, click the link below and get dialed in. So I believe, yes. So that's the end of our webinar about the products. Now, if you are interested in one of two things, or maybe both these things, if you want to learn about the biggest discount AdvoCare has, which is 40%, or you want to earn some income, you stay on, and we're going to go into the second part of the webinar right now. So if that's not something that interests you, thank you from the bottom of our hearts for watching this webinar and for being part of this. We appreciate you. We hope you decide to get the 24-day challenge and to do some products and maybe even sign up as a discount member. Get with the person who invited you, and let's get started. Let's get some amazing results. Again, thank you. If you are staying, thank you for making that decision too. I will use your time wisely. I'll be a good steward of your time, and I'm going to go through and share a little bit about how to get to the discount level, biggest discount, why to do it, and maybe a little bit about what the opportunity is all about. So check this out. This is the average American family, and I will tell you, 100% transparency. This slide is actually a few years old, but I'm going to bet that these numbers haven't gotten better. I'm going to bet they've actually gotten a little worse. So the average American family has $3,800 in the bank. How much money do you have in the bank right now? Does not have a retirement account. 50% of Americans don't have retirement. Their neighbors only have $35,000 saved for retirement. No stocks, no mutual fund. Their house they owe, family owes $95,000 to the bank, and they make $43,000 a year. 82% of Americans hate what they do. I can tell you 100% from a personal standpoint, I'm going to share my story here in just a second. I love what I do. Absolutely, positively, jump out of bed every morning, love, love, love what I do. So when Teresa and I started AdvoCare about 4 years ago, here's where I was. I was single, I was broke, I was addicted to energy drinks, and I was struggling. I was struggling in life in a lot of ways. You know, perhaps you've been there. Perhaps you kind of get that. It's like, hey, I've been there. Maybe you're there right now. I needed something. At the time, Teresa worked at a job for a doctor. She hated it. She had to work 10, 11-hour days, long commute. She was miserable. And ended up happening is the two of us, you know, we had gotten together, we had dated, and we were going to get married. And, you know, we decided that this is not the life we want to live. You know, we were living in a 1-bedroom apartment. We have 3 little boys, or 3 little boys. Yeah. 2 of them are taller than I am now. So we had 3 little boys at the time. Now it was still 3 boys, but 2 of them aren't little anymore. And the other one's getting big too. So, but we have 3 boys. We lived in a 1-bedroom apartment. And, you know, we had our kids on the weekends, and gosh, it was horrible. You know, 1 bathroom, you do the math there, it was just no good. And, you know, my wife, if you know her, I've seen her on Facebook, she's much better looking than I am. And I just had to do something. So what we did is we found someone we trusted. And I had actually taken AdvoCare products before. I'd actually gotten some good results. I had a friend of mine, this guy named Z. He had actually coached me when I was coming back from a leg injury, and I was trying to get back to, I was competing in the sport of endurance sports back then as a triathlete, duathlete. And I'd take some products, I liked it, but I'd gotten away from it, and went to him and said, hey, you know, we need help here, we want to do something. So he got us started. We went distributor, we worked our way to the highest discount level. We started taking products, had the results that I talked about before. Teresa gained all that muscle. I kicked the energy drink habit. Today, we're in the best shape of our lives, but we started helping others. We started sharing with others. And I'll share real quick one story of one person that really impacted us in the beginning. There's a guy named Jason. And Jason was someone that worked out in my fitness program. And he was someone that just wasn't losing weight. He was 30 pounds overweight. He was working hard, full-time job, big commute, only saw his kid really on the weekends, and barely had time for him because he was sleeping, because he was tired, he was worn out. He did the 24-day challenge. At the time, I knew nothing about it, but I said, hey, you know what? My friend, Z, he got me started on some of these products. I think it could work for you. Let's try it. He lost 30 pounds. And within a couple months, he was, you know, raring to go on the weekends, and he was no longer sleeping his kid's life away. So we saw that. We said, you know what? We're going to help more people. So in that first year of working our AdvoCare business, we made about $20,000. We earned some trips, and we were just, you know, blown away. Teresa quit that job. She hasn't had to work at a crappy job she hates ever since. You know, we worked together from home, and something happened a little while ago, a little over a year ago. We lost part of our income that we had, and because of our AdvoCare income, we were able to realize our dream. And we started our own, you know, opened our own gym. So now we own our own gym. And so what we do is we help people with AdvoCare, and we run our gym. So it's really, it's a blessed life. So 80%, 2% of Americans hate what they do. I'm one of those 18%. Absolutely, absolutely love. 66 of all Americans, all adult Americans are overweight. In 2011, again, this is 5 years ago, $5 billion was spent to energy drinks. What do you suppose it is now? AdvoCare has solutions for health and for finances. The opportunity with AdvoCare is the single greatest thing out there. And if that's something that interests you, then stay tuned here. We're gonna try to help you out. So what do? So you roll as a distributor. I already shared this slide before, but once you become a distributor, this is really the only cost you have to have. You have to incur this cost. You have to sign up as a distributor. From there, it's gonna be up to you what you do next. So just to kind of give you an example, if you're a advisor, the highest discount level, which I'm gonna share exactly how to get there, you start someone on the 24-day challenge, you get $78 in your pocket. So just to give you a little example, and I'm gonna discuss more about this here in a few minutes, but all you have to do is talk to someone and say, hey, there's this program called the 24-day challenge. I know you said you're trying to lose weight. It helped me to lose 10 pounds or help my friend to lose 30 pounds, or you share a quick story and you say, hey, let me get you to talk to my friend Rick. He'll share with you. Or you say, hey, there's a webinar. I'm gonna do the same webinar next week. I think we're gonna do it 8 o'clock instead of 7. Say, hey, can you jump on this webinar? And I'll send you a link. You jump on the webinar and see if this is for you. And we help you to get them started, and you get $78. $78 in your pocket. My wife and I literally work our AdvoCare business 5 to 10 hours per week, total time between the two of us. And that's how we make our full-time income. Our paychecks, we're making between $1,500 and $2,000, sometimes more, per month, just working 5 to 10 hours a week. It's possible. It can be done. So why get to the advisor level? Well, as a distributor, now you sign up for $79. You can earn retail profits, wholesale commissions. That's awesome. You can do that. As a distributor, you can earn a little money, a couple $100 extra here and there. But as an advisor, you get retail profits, wholesale commissions, overrides, leadership bonuses, incentive trips, and pay period bonuses. I'm not going to go through these a whole lot today, but just understand that as an advisor, 40%, if you retail $100 worth of profit or $100 worth of products, you get $40, and that's pretty cool. So there's also a $500 rookie bonus. So you become an advisor, you have 3 we call pay periods. You sponsor 3 people to get started at the discount membership, and between those distributors, and if you do more than 3, those count to accumulate $3,000 worth of volume, you get a $500 bonus, and you get commissions of about $1,000. You can make $1,500 in the first 6 weeks just by getting that rookie bonus. Now, the rookie bonus is something that AdvoCare, for the first time, a few weeks ago, released a program where they call it Everybody's a Rookie. They encouraged us all. They enabled us all to go for the rookie bonus. And Teresa and I are just a stone's throw away from getting our bonus. So we're going to get a $500 bonus. And over the course of our AdvoCare journey, we've actually earned 6 trips, which is pretty cool. We're at Cabo San Lucas. We went to New Orleans. We got to meet Drew Brees and Matthew McConaughey, and we've been to the beach in Hilton Head a couple times. So there really is some great stuff out there for you if you get to that advisor level. But you got to get to that advisor level first, and I'm going to show you that right now. There are 2 ways to get to advisor, 2 basic ways. The second way, there's kind of a couple different connotations, but number 1 is what's called an advisor order. Very, very simple. What you do is you go onto your you invest your $79, you become a distributor. You go onto your microsite, they give you a little site, and you invest in $3,000 worth of product. It costs you about $2,100 plus tax and shipping. And now you're a fully qualified advisor. If you sell that product, you get about a $900 profit. It's only about 14, 24-day challenges. So if you think about it, if you know 14 people that could want to lose 5, 10 pounds, you could literally invest that $2,100, have it back plus $900 within a couple weeks. Many people do that. Just to give you a little bit of and some people say, well, wait a minute, that's a lot of money. Well, how much does a fitness franchise cost? Now, AdvoCare is not a franchise. Don't get me wrong, but I just want to give you some idea. For example, at Anytime Fitness, your investment is going to be between $50,000 and $200,000. Think about that. If you want to invest in a Gold's Gym, it's close to $4 million. Even little things like this Jazzercise or whatever, the other gym, I don't know anything about it. They cost, Zoo Health cost $50,000 on the low end, up to and so you have all that debt. With AdvoCare, you invest the $200, you get it back. It's not like when you build a business and you buy a desk and it's just money gone. You got to use the desk until it's gone. AdvoCare, you buy products, you sell them, you get that money back, which is absolutely fantastic. So it's the greatest investment anybody could possibly make. But this just gives you an idea. You know, if you go to Curves, it's going to cost you 50 grand, $50,000, and you have overhead, you have employees, you have health insurance, like, you know, all this other stuff. AdvoCare, you don't have any of that. You have no overhead, you have no products, you're simply sharing with people. So there's another way to get to advisor, and it's basically, we call it the pay period method. So here's an example of how you do it. So you start off an advisor, so you pay your $79, right? So you have 3 pay periods. A pay period, I said that a couple times now, it's basically 2 weeks. Most pay periods are 2 weeks long. The first and third Tuesday of every month is the end of a pay period. Sometimes there's a 3-week in there, but for the most part, they're 2 weeks long. So say you sign up and then you do $500 worth of volume, which means you get a 24-day challenge, maybe your spouse gets a 24-day challenge, and maybe you retail a couple of tubs of Spark or muscle gain, or maybe you get some extra stuff. Let's say it's about $500, which is about 2 24-day challenges plus a little bit extra. So that's in the first 2 weeks. Now in the second 2 weeks, you do the same thing. Maybe you get 2 people started in the 24-day challenge, and then you sign someone up. And that person that signs up, they do a 24-day challenge, and maybe their spouse does a 24-day challenge, okay? So you're talking like maybe 3 24-day challenges here, and maybe 4 to 5 24-day challenges here. So now you got 500, and then you got 1,000. So now you're at $1,500 volume. In that third pay period, you're starting to talk to more people. You sign up 2 distributors that get 2 couples, let's say, they get 24-day challenges and some extra stuff. And then you sign up a couple more people, or you invest in some products that you're gonna sell or use. All of a sudden, 1,500 here, 1,000 here, 500 here, boom, you're advisor. 40% discount for life. You never lose that. All you have to do is pay your $50 a year, which is something we all have to do. You are a fully qualified advisor. You're eligible for pay period bonuses. You're eligible for overrides. You're eligible to make income, make money, okay? So getting to advisor, there's a couple ways. Again, if the numbers kind of went over your head, or you're kind of like balking or thinking like, whoa, wait a minute, how, blah, don't worry about it. Whoever invited you on this, you're gonna get with them and have a conversation. Ask any questions you want, grab a piece of paper right now, jot down some questions. But once you're an advisor, you are able to, you unlock all those different methods of earning income, and you can make serious money. When I first started, my sponsor was making $30,000 per month. Now he's making over $70,000 per month. That's per month. That's not per year. It's possible. And that's my sponsor. So it's not like some pie in the sky dude in Oregon or something. He lives in North Carolina, but he lived in Orlando when I met him. So that's how you get to advisor. I'm going to give you a real quick rundown right now of kind of how you earn income. And again, if you don't follow along, that's perfectly fine. This is just a real overview, just to kind of show you what's possible. One of my mentors, a guy named Mike, came up with this. This is actually on his website, teamnextlevel.org. He calls it the 30 and 3. You get 30 retail customers, okay? So if you think about it, do you think you could find 30 people that would invest in a 24-day challenge? Now, we're not talking about doing this in a week or 2 weeks. Some people, this takes 3 years to do. But you get 30 retail customers, use proper follow-up, using third-party credibility in our success system, which we're going to talk about in a second. 25 of them are going to join as distributors. That ratio holds pretty true. Most people are, if they get results and they're followed up on, hey, they're going to want to become discount members for $79 and get those 3 boxes Spark. Absolutely. They're going to place orders, so you're going to get income there. And then of those 25 people, if you take care of them, they like the products, you're going to have 10 advisors. Teresa and I have, I believe, 23 or 24 advisors on our team of our 50 distributors. So a lot of people, generally half of the people that are going to become distributors love the products enough to go to that maximum biggest discounted advisor. And if you have 10 advisors, 3 of them are going to be what we call business builders, and they're going to do the same thing. Get 30 customers, 25 distributors, 10 advisors. That is what we call the Ruby Blueprint. That is approximately $80,000 a year. Now, does everybody do that? No. Does it take time? Absolutely. But is it possible? So, if you think about trying to make $80,000 a year distributing Spark, that's a lot of Spark, right? But there's certainly a way to do it. It can be done. And this is the system we use to do it. So I talked about the success system, very basic. And again, I'm just kind of running through some of this stuff to give you an idea. If you're wondering if this is for you, just to show you kind of how we do it and how we teach it. The success system starts with one-on-one. All that means is we talk to somebody. We say, hey, are you interested in maybe losing weight or maybe getting some energy? For example, I talked to a friend of mine today. I said, hey, I know you talked before, you want to lose some weight. Is this something you're still trying to do? Yeah, he said, I want to lose 25 pounds. I said, awesome. So that was my one-on-one. So I said, okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to get on this mixer, right? The mixer, which is here. But so we kind of skipped this step here, but we got him, we got him into a nutritional mixer, which is online or in person. And then, we're going to follow up. Now, the next thing now, if he gets on products, awesome. He's going to stay on products. I'm going to keep following up. Now, if he wants to be a business builder, we'll get him to a bigger event, success school, and then go back to the circuit. But we talk to people. We get them to what we call third-party credibility, either talking to our sponsor, we get them to a mixer, which is an event, and we move forward from there. So it's a success system. You're not on your own here. You're not just kind of sitting out there by yourself, not knowing what to do. When I first started, Teresa and I had worked our way to that maximum discount level with Advisor, and we went a couple months. We didn't do a whole lot, but then I went to my sponsor and I asked them very point blank. I said, what do I do? And he told me, he said, let's do a mixer. He said, put the best people you know in that room. And he did, and I came out of there with a $600 paycheck, and several of the people that were in the room are still on our team, and we're still earning commissions from everything they do to this day. Excuse me. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, whoa, I'm gonna go back here. AdvoCare provides you with a tremendous amount of resources, okay? So we're gonna actually take a look real quick into our training room. Oops, where's that? There. So, I guess I gotta log back in. AdvoCare provides you with all the tools you need. So check this out, we're getting started. A whole bunch of videos, advantages of an advisor, making a list, how do we talk to people, things like that. Product training, you can see there's a whole bunch of videos on different products that we have. Business training from the corporate staff, there's a whole list of trainings for our corporate and from different distributors. So different, some of the leaders in our company provide you with training, what to do with the new distributor, Impact Magazine, follow, things like that. Check this out, this is really cool. Let's look at this afternoon. I'm like, oh, this is really neat. Andy Andrews, who's one of the top motivational speakers and out there, he did specifically for AdvoCare a whole bunch of training videos. And of course, we have corporate-led training as well here. So that's pretty cool, right? So, AdvoCare provides just a ton of different solutions there, and they have trips. So we have AdvoCare Island. You can see that we've got a little volume towards that. That's the next trip we're going for there. And the rookie bonus program. And here's the everyone's a rookie, and you can see that Teresa and I have $2,000, and we have our 3 distributors towards that. So, so there you go. So that's a little bit about the website. Again, I just wanted to show you real quick. There's a whole bunch of great training on there. So timing is everything. Timing is everything. So check this out. And this is, I'm not going to read through this whole thing, but in the 5 largest areas of AdvoCare presence in the U.S., less than 1% of people know about AdvoCare or ever heard the word AdvoCare. So that means 90% of the people out there are people that we can talk to. There are more than 250 cities, a population over 100,000 dollars. We have a product presence in a very small number of those. Every day, a new person turns 18 and they can become a distributor. Like I said before, 82% of the people in this country hate what they do, are looking for something. Nearly half of all children ages 0 to 5 being cared for during the day by someone other than their parents. Some people like that, a lot of people don't. So AdvoCare offers that opportunity for stay-at-home moms to stay home. It offers the opportunity for working moms to come home. It offers the opportunity for people like Teresa and I to be home with their kids all summer. I'll share a story real quick about actually doing pretty well on time. One summer we were bowling, and I remember we were bowling with our kids, and it was middle of the day. It was the summer, middle of the day. And I saw a group of kids, and one of the kids came up to me and says, "Hey, Mr. Rick," blah, blah. He knew who I was. I'm like, "Oh, hey, so-and-so is, a little kid." But I took a picture of him, sent it to his dad. I'm like, hey, your son's here. He was at, for the YMCA camp or something. And I'm thinking to myself, this poor guy's got a picture of his kid who's bowling, and he's at work. And Teresa and I were there, and we were bowling with our kids. And so we have that opportunity. So, is it for everybody? The products are for everybody. Is the opportunity for everybody? No. But it is for a lot of people. And if you are business-minded, if you want to be a leader and you want to change for the better, AdvoCare could be for you. So I'm going to kind of sum it up here. First of all, Charlie Regas said AdvoCare is about leadership. AdvoCare is about who you become in the pursuit of those things you want. AdvoCare will make you a better person because you have to become a leader. You have to become a champion, and you're going to help others in the process. So here's your action plan. You sign up as a discount member, figure out a plan to get to advisor, get with the person who invited you, get as many people as humanly possible in front of your sponsor to an event or onto a webinar just like this one. Become a leader, you live a life of freedom. So that right there is the possibility. That's what can happen. So if you liked what you saw here, or if you have questions about what you saw here, get with the person who invited you. If it's me, send me an email. We'll help you out. We'll help you get started, help you get you on the right track. And we are going to do this again next week. We're going to change the time to 8 o'clock. Make sure to message me for the, to get an idea when that's going to be. So I've done a couple cool things. I am going to email you this webinar so you can actually watch it or share it with your spouse or whatever you need to do. And there's also a place, if you go to my website, therickcopley.com, therickcopley.com. The reason it's not rickcopley.com is it was taken. So I have to go with therickcopley.com/AdvoCare. And if you go up there and you click the button for AdvoCare, they'll see as a place that says product videos. I've recorded 3 videos that they're actually on YouTube too. You can go to our YouTube channel, Rick the Fitness Guru, and you can check those out. You can watch those, you can share those, and you can learn more about the products and what we suggest. But I got those for you, and again, I'm gonna email you this. I'm gonna email you the link to this. And actually, you can go to, I believe it's on my website, therickcopley.com/. I think it's a webinar replay, but you'll get that in your email. And if you have any questions, we'll help you out. Hope you got value out of this. If you did stay to the end, I appreciate you and value you. And we will catch you on the flip side. Have a great night, and you are a champion. Rock on. I'm gonna have to, now I realize, okay, I need to go back and exit out of this. Oh, that's not even the right button. There it is right there. Boom. And it's gonna back to me. Oh, there it is. That's what I should have said. You're a champion. All right, guys, thanks for logging on. Bye.